Uh, Hello everyone. Today we're talking about mastering control flow with loops. So basically, first we study about the introduction and the key concepts. Where we're focusing on loops, which is like a fundamental concept for executing statements repeatedly. We explore the while loop, which is perfect when the number of iteration isn't predetermined, like using a sentinel value, to end the input. We also practice using for loops, while the range function for counter control repetition, which are much more concise for fixed iterations. And the next thing is what are what are its real world applications, right? So these concepts aren't just for textbooks, they really solve the real world problems. For instance, we saw how loops can calculate future, tuition, like a future tuition cost based on annual interest, or find the greatest common divisor (GCD) of two numbers. Our loan comparison exercise today show how a loop can, generate an entire payment schedule across varying interest rate, helping people make better financial decision. A lot of, individuals or banking sector, a lot of them can use these functions. And if I have to talk about the challenges, yeah, one of the biggest challenges we discussed is like minimizing the numerical errors. Since computers use floating point arithmetic, which is an approximation, yeah, using a float to control a loop can lead to infinite loops or inaccurate results. It is always better to use integer for loop control whenever possible. I also found that the nested loops can be tricky to trace, especially when the inner loop depends on outer loops outer loops counter. Well, yeah, in conclusion, yeah, we learn about break and continue. This keyword gives us theoretical control over our loops, allowing us to exit early when a condition is to meet or skip specific iterations. Mastering these tools is key to writing efficient and powerful code, whether it's checking for palindromes or identifying prime numbers. Loops are the engine of modern application development. Yeah. Um. Well, yeah. Basically, I think I would like to sum up today's video here. Um. Thank you for watching.